All right, shout out to Fly Zone, last week's team sheet winner, guys. While we're at it, how about a big round of applause for Jake Carroll? This track has hundreds of gallons of glue on it right now, and it is completely dry and harder than a diamond in an ice storm. So thank you, Jake, for all your work all summer, keeping this track absolutely perfect. We appreciate you. He can hear you. Hey, riders, parents, listen up for tonight's riders meeting. All right, guys, Moto 1. Head on back to staging. First go-round's coming up here in just a minute. A couple of things real quick here, guys. Not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday, Ladies' Night. Ladies' Night going on from 1 to 5. Free event, ladies only, bikes and helmets provided. So that's going on next Saturday, 1 to 5. Free event, all you got to do is show up. And, of course, all of the proceeds from the raffle at Ladies' Night going to support Women's Space at Rockford. So please join us, all the ladies in the house that want to get out there and check out BMX. Show up next Saturday, 1 to 5. All right, Moto 1 locked and loaded up there. 7-8 local open. Nelly B, thumbs up. We're ready to go. No, yeah, gates down and we're rolling. Moto 1 out there, 7-8 local open. Donald, Rogers, Wynn James, and the Wrath, Layla Rogers. Here we go. Got the Hunter. Heading into Bermzilla here with a whole shot. Hunter out front right now. Top two moving on straight to that main event. We got the Wrath out there in the 2 spot. Don't count out Bad Barbie. Around that tower turn we go. She's trying to reel in Rogers. Here we go down that 3 straightaway. Right now it's all James leading the charge. He'll be back out there in like 2 motos. This guy's unbelievable. James got to go in his way down that back straightaway. Wrath out there on the 2 spot. Think that is how it's going to go. Kegel's Bike Shop and Rogers Sisters Racing colors out there. Moto 1. Moto 2 on the track right now. 9-10 local open. Teague, Bauer, Hood, Ka-chow. Yeah, 167 bike out front right now. The Marley Man. Listen to the crowd go wild. You guys are awesome. Yeah, Marley Man leading the charge out front right now. He's got company out there. Teague in the 25 bike. Well, yeah, Teague trying to reel him in down that back straightaway. Man, I got news for you. You're not catching Marley Man on that back straightaway. No way. Marley Man taking that one and only out of Moto 2. 3 out there, 13-14 local open. Ramirez, Rivera, Nalen, and more. It's got to be the Flying Hawaiian out there. Hey, Logan Lee, Hot Rod Lee, if you're watching on the live stream. I don't know if you're here tonight or you're watching at home from the live stream. We're sending you some love, buddy. I heard about the crash. Sending you some love. Flying Hawaiian in there with that one and only. Ew. Out of Moto 3, 4 out there. 15-16 girls cruiser. Gifford, Pearson, and Michelson. Yeah, it's got to be Gifford out front right now. Total points action here in 15-16 girls cruiser. Steezy on the 2Z. Michelson with a 3. Headed down that back straightaway. Gifford going for the low point here as we bring it on home to the stripe. Ladies' night coming up. Gifford, Pearson, Michelson. Hopefully they're all in attendance. Gifford getting the low point. Pearson with a 2. Michelson with a 3 out of Moto 4. 5 out there. 36-40 women's cruiser. Melton, Johnson, Whidbey. Yeah, heading down that 3 straightaway. Whidbey out front right now. Melton in the 2 spot. It's got to be Kegel's Bike Shop colors out there. Leading the charge. Johnson on that 3 spot as we heading out of the final turn. Back this way towards the tower. Whidbey with the low point. Melton with a 2 and Johnson with a 3. 36-40 women's cruiser. 10 cruiser out there. Moto 6. Wallace, James. We got Wallace Boys Moto out there. Cheesy Animal in the show out there with the Hunter. Sounds like WWE. I think that's the Cheesy Animal out there. That's got to be the show out there. Wallace leading the charge, coming back this way. More total points action here. 10 cruiser. Wallace going to bring it on through. He's got the low point. The Hunter, I told you, he'd be right back out there 2 motos later. I wasn't kidding. Moto 7, 14 cruiser. Michelson, Bungie, and the Viper, Parker Williams. It's got to be Bungie out there in the top spot. Kegel's Bike Shop, S&M colors. Bringing it on back this way. Bungie with a low point. It's looking like the 30-27. Drexel Michelson with a 2. And the Viper out of Moto 7. 8 out there, 56-60 cruiser. Pulaski, Wright, Barnes, Melton. Oh, yeah, Melton and the Candyman. Around that tower turn we go. Don't count out Wright. He'll get in there. Where's Kevro? He's probably working on a bike. Or he's got a fresh bratwurst down there. Maybe track nachos. Coming back this way, Melton taking that one and only out of Moto 8. Yeah, 500 novice, Moto 9. 12 riders showing up for 500 novice tonight. And we are bar to bar headed down the Rockford drop. St. Vincent, Gagliano, Weagle, Embry, Campton, and Mack. Well, yeah, in and out of that first turn we go. It's got to be Leo Embry out there, 5:52. Embry, he's got the whole shot going on. St. Vincent out there in the 2 spot. Here we go, around the tower turn. That's what we're looking at. Top 2 moving on to that main event. We're going to be 8 wide tonight in 5 and under novice. Shout out to Chris Lindelof, who is not ever in attendance ever, and he wonders why his gates don't ever get any better. Embry coming back this way. Embry. St. Vincent, 1 and 2. Go, third place rider, got a good run going down that back straightaway. Embry's in there, followed by Sunshine. 55, made it happen out of Moto 9. Yeah, 282 bike out front right now. Crocker, Shornack, Swinbank, Newton, Nelson, and Whitlow. 282 bike out front right now. It's Carson Crocker. What got into this guy, Cody? Man, Carson Crocker is fast out here the last couple weeks. Yeah, room for 2. We got one more rider moving on with him. I think it's Jam Bam Nelson out there coming down the back straightaway. Who's that third place rider? Princess Whitlow trying to get in the mix. Oh, 556. Here we go. Jam Bam Nelson moving on through with Carson Crocker, 282. Guys, grab a front row seat for 5 and under novice come main event time. Woo! 6 novice out there, 11. St. Clair, Tingham, Turner Jr. Yeah, it's got to be Midwest colors jumping out front in a hurry. I think it's Cash Tingham out there. 531 bike. Tingham is gone, 531. Yeah, Tingham leading the charge, heading around that second turn. It's got to be the 270 bike out there, Landon St. Clair. Demontre Turner Jr. out there in the 3 spot. They got a good battle going on for 2 and 3, but Cash Tingham is checking out. He's gone. In and out of that final turn, headed back this way towards the tower. Check out Tingham. He's going to cruise on through for the low point, sitting down and everything. He said, yeah. See that gate? Well, look out, Turner Jr. Got a good run going on the back straightaway. He's going to move into the 2. 546. Turbo Turner Jr. taking the 2. St. Clair's going to get a 3. Oh, they'll be battling second, third go-arounds. Just watch. 7 novice out there, Moto 12. Salinger, Whitlow, Scootin' Newton. Yeah, coming back this way, 215. Scootin' Newton in there with a low point. Looking like the 551. Salinger with a 2. Tyrion Whitlow with a 3 out of Moto 12. 13 out there, 8 novice. Campton, Lachlan, and Shornack. Single file styled on that 3 straightaway. More Midwest Militia colors out there. No, that's Twisted Racing colors out there. Duncan Campton, 225 bike. Coming down that back straightaway. Oh, yeah, across the line we go and to the stripe. Look at this guy, 225, Duncan Campton on the gas. He's in there looking like the 264, Shornack with a 2, 467 bike, Cyrus Lachlan with a 3 on a Moto 13. 14 out there, 9 novice, Roby Hall, Rodriguez, Macias, and Fahey. Yeah, Fahey got it going on down that 3rd straightaway. Top 2 moving on, all bunched up there for 2 and 3. Yeah, she's been, I don't know what she's doing for training, but it's working. Yeah, Fahey coming on through. Fahey with the 1 and 2, followed by the 533, Gunnar Hall. It's another rider that's been on the gas lately out here. Good to see Jace Rodriguez back in the house. Where's he been? Jail. 11 novice out there, Moto 15, Hood, Mac, Moore. Yeah, headed on that 1st straightaway. Oh, I see broke folk colors in the 2 spot. That's got to be Caden Hood out there. Hood with a whole shot. Coming down that 2 straightaway, 249 bike. Hood got it going on. Look at this race brewing up here with Sweet Pea and Caden Hood. Sweet Pea trying to chase him down on that 3rd straightaway. She's got a good run going here into the final turn. Sweet Pea trying to get in the mix. Hood, Mac, 1 and 2. Here we go. Set it up for a back straight drag race. Here we go. Mac on the move. Coming back this way across the line to the stripe. Hood, Mac, 1 and 2. Hood's going to hold on to it. Mac with a 2. Moore with a 3. Wow, good race out there. Another good one here in 13 novice, 16. Nelson, Spate, Swain. Oh, yeah, here we go. Nelson out front right now. Got company there in the 2 spot. Heading down that back straightaway. 41 bike, Avery Nelson. Oh, back to the stripe we go. Nelson taking a low point. Hunter Swain with a 2 and Spate with a 3. Yeah, Hunter Swain, nice job. All right, 16 novice, 17 out there, Roby, Velarde, Russell. Now the battle of Roby and Russell continues. Roby with a good lap coming back this way. Roby in there with a low point. Russell with a 2, Velarde with a 3. All right, we got 26-35 novice, 18 locked and loaded up there. Embry Nelson and Jacob Lance. Here we go. Hey, Jace, you okay, buddy? That's my dude down there. Take care of Jace. That's my guy. Yeah, 18 out there. Here we go. 26-35 novice. Yeah, Nelson and Lance. Here we go. 828 bike out front right now. K-Dub. K-Dub in the top spot. We got Lance trying to reel him in down the 3 straightaway. Embry in the 3 spot. Heading into that final turn. K-Dub on the move. In and out of turn 3. Headed on the back straightaway. K-Dub. Lance 1 and 2. Oh, yeah, here comes Lance. Got a good charge going on the back straightaway as they bring it home. K-Dub with a low point. Lance with a 2. Embry is going to get the 3 out there in Moto 18. 19 in the track right now. Oh, yeah. 135 bike Turbo Thompson out there with Candyman, Whidbey, Rodriguez. Good race going on up front here, 1 and 2. Turbo Thompson in the house out of Janesville, Wisconsin. He's got company. Candyman in the 2 spot. Room for 1. Here comes the Candyman. Good charge coming on that back straightaway. Turbo Thompson taking that one and only. Repping that brand new Madtown jersey. Looking sharp. 6 inner, 20 out there, Nayland Rogers and the dude, Connor Mack. It's got to be the 15 bike out there, Miracle Girl Rogers, got the 156. The dude, Connor Mack, Lightning Lily out there in the 3 spot. Heading down that 3 straightaway, single file they go. Track is bone dry out there, guys. Unbelievable. Yeah. Coming down that back straight. 15 bike, Miracle Girl in there with a low point. The dude, Connor Mack in there with a 2, Lightning Lily. Just going to round up a 3 out of Moto 20. 21 out there, 7 inner. St. Vincent, Dempsey, Bross, Rogers, Lance, Hernandez winning. The Squirrel Hunter himself, Liam Hassan. It's got to be the Wrath out there, 13 bike. Layla Rogers on the move. Got a good battle going on there for 2 and 3. We've got the top 3 moving on. St. Vincent on the bubble in the 3 spot. Coming back this way to the stripe, the 115 and the 80. 115 and the 80. You guys better stay on that gas pedal. Man.
If you see her dad, the Rogers dad, before mains, I think tonight is her last one.
Yep. Yeah. Shout out to Racing Grayson Lance. He gave it 120% on that back straightaway. Nice try, buddy. 8 inner, 22 more. Williams, Donald, Bauer, and Michelson coming back this way. Gold Cup 2, Ensley Michelson's in there with the yeehaw Cowboy. Cowboy Bauer getting it done out there. 23, 9 inner, Simmons, Gustafson, and Hernandez. Yeah, Gustafson, Hernandez. Got a good battle going on up front right now. It's got to be backflip Gustafson on the charge on the back straightaway. Coming back this way to the tower. He's got company on the inside, maybe the outside. 195 bike with a low point. Hernandez with a 2. Simmons. What's up, Meow Meow? All right. 24 out there, 11 inner. Geiger, Tingham, Dawson, Wick, Farr, and Ka-chow. I try to say Caden. I try to just say the last name, and I can't do it. Wildman lead the charge. Coming back this way, Wildman's in there with a 141 bike. Miles Dawson. Well, that's going to be a good main to watch. Calling it. 12 inner, Swain, Reich Lane. Yeah, buddy. 25 out there. Hawk Lane coming back this way on the top spot. He's going to cross the line and bring it on home for a low point here. Oh, Midwest Militia Colors, a 34. Sassy Pants Swain with the charge. Man. Sassy Pants Swain has the heart of a lion down that back straightaway. She's going to get the 2 out there. Looks like Cam Jam Reich with a 3. 14 inner, 26 coming back this way. You got Midwest Colors in the top spot. Oh, 29 by Tebessing's going to get it done. Zimmerman with a 2. Geiger's going to get a 3 out of Moto 26. State 7 and the State 1 coming on through. Moore and Farr moving on out of 27. That was 17-20 inner. 56 and over out there, 28. Wright, Melton, Pulaski. Yeah, got Wright leading the charge out there. Oh, Pulaski, is he winding it up right now? Pulaski down the 3 straightaway, moving on into that final turn. Well, we got Wright out front right now. Pulaski in that 2 spot, heading down the back straightaway. Yeah, Wright running the show, coming back this way. Wright's going to lock up the low point, and Pulaski's going to get a 2, Melton a 3 out there on a Moto 28. 29, 15-16 girls expert, Parham, Pearson, Monahano, Meekum, Gifford. It's got to be Meekum out there. Yeah, 4-bike of Meekum leading the charge, Monahano in that 2 spot. Heading down that back straightaway, Parham trying to get in the mix. Feel like we haven't seen Lydia in months. Meekum, Monahano moving on. Good to see Lydia back home. 9 expert, 30 out there, Wallace, James, and Teague. Yeah, it's got to be Teague out there, 25 bike. Oh, the Hunter. Look at the Hunter. Going after him out there. Heading down that 3 straightaway to the final turn. Here comes the Hunter. Oh, James. James taking that low dive in turn 3. How does he make it stick? We just had a rainstorm out here. James. He's going to get the low point. Teague's not done. Don't count out Levi Teague, man. That's a fast cat, too. They'll be back up there next go-around. 11 expert, Bauer, Williams, Wallace, 31. Oh, the Marley man out there in turn 3. Man, here we go. Action in turn 3, Marley man. Low move, making it stick, and he's going to get the low point out there. Marley man. Bauer, wow. Williams with a 2, Wallace with a 3. 12 expert out there, 32. Hernandez, Michelson, Nalen. Oh, we got another turn 3 move out there. Oh, bumping bars the whole way. 44 by Liam Nalen. Going to keep it upright. He'll cruise on through for a low point. Wow, you guys want a good show. Head on down to turn 3, man. Whew. Guys, be ready to go. Second go-rounds to staging. Be ready to go. 14 expert, 33, Ramirez, Beard, Bungie, Suter, Rivera. Yeah, Twisted Colors, 6 bike, Ashton Beard coming on through with the Flying Hawaiian, Brendan Ramirez. Moving on out of 33, 34 out there, 17-20 expert. Arrington, Gerke, Beard. Oh, yeah, it's got to be the major in the house, Marshall Gerke out there. Sorry, boys, Marshall showed up to race tonight. Yeah, Marshall. Nice and 272. Gerke's going to get the low point out there. 4 bike of Beard with a 2. Arrington with a 3 out of 34. 35, 21-25 expert. Hauser, Hathcock, Swinbank. It's got to be Hathcock leading the charge. Heading down that 3 straightaway. Hauser on the 2 spot. Swinbank on the 3. And out of that final turn we go. Kegel's Bike Shop Colors out there. That's how it's going to go. Hathcock, Hauser, Swinbank, 1, 2, 3 out of Moto 35. 36 out there, 41-45 expert, Foster, Elder, Melton, and Zimmerman. Oh, here we go. Zimmerman up front right now. We got Melton in that 2 spot. Where's Foster? Where's Foster at? Coming down that 3 straightaway, Zimmerman looking for 1. 1 spot up for grabs, and Zimmerman is on the gas coming down that back straightaway. Kegel's Bike Shop Colors cruising on through for that 1 spot. Kyle Zimmerman out of Moto 36. Hey, we need Bailey Moore and Jackson Hanners. Bailey Moore, Jackson Hanners need you up in the gate. Bailey Moore, Jackson Hanners need you in the gate. Guys, again, Shout out to Jake for all the work he's done out here. He's put many, many, many man hours into this BMX track, keeping it glued, keeping it fast. And it shows tonight, right after the rain, and that track is ultra fast. So, as always, if you see Jake, guys, down there, stop and just tell him thank you for all the work he does. You guys don't see it, but he's out here almost every day of the week all summer working on this track just to keep it fast and keep it dialed for y'all. So, if you see Jake down there in the pits, stop and tell him thank you. We got 4-year-olds, 3-year-olds, Randy Wallen, Ezra Weigel, Sawyer St. Clair, Bailey Moore, and Jackson Hanners. Yeah, getting them locked and loaded up there. Guys, if you got a little damp earlier, Troy looks awfully lonely down there in the Red Roof building. Got brand new hats down there, and they went really fast. There's a handful of them left, as well as some dry T-shirts. So head down there, grab you something. As always, all the proceeds go right back into the track. So support your local BMX track. Head down there and pick up a dry T-shirt. Ten-4. All right, so we're going to have Wallen, Weigel, St. Clair, and Moore out there. Oh, yeah, gates down, and we're rolling out there. Wallen, Weigel, St. Clair, and Moore. Bar to bar, headed down that Rockford drop. Oh, bar to bar, headed down that Rockford drop. Here we go. Yeah, up and over Thunder Mountain, heading down to that first turn, a.k.a. Bermzilla. Let's see who's got the hole shot. Look at this, paddle battle going on in turn one. Oh, I think that's Sawyer St. Clair out there on the inside. Oh, he cuts the whole straightaway. 442 bike. Hey, man, that's working smarter, not harder. The cones don't apply to the Strider class, I don't think. So that's working smarter right there. 442 out there. We got the 473 in the 2 spot. That's got to be Randy Wallen, 413. Randy Wallen out there. They got a bar-to-bar battle going on down straightaway 3. Look at this. Wallen, St. Clair. We got a bar-to-bar battle for 1 and 2. Bar-to-bar for 3 and 4 with Weigel and Moore. All right. Head down that 3 straightaway into turn 3. It's all Randy Wallen. That's Sawyer St. Clair. St. Clair up front right now. Wallen in the 2 spot. Headed down that back straightaway. The race isn't over till the line. Here we go. Yeah, buddy. St. Clair coming back this way in that 442. Yeah, coming back. St. Clair up and over that table we go and headed down to the final stretch. 442 bike. Sawyer St. Clair's in there with a big smile on top of it. Looking like the 413. Randy Wallen coming on through. 471. That's Ezra Weigel. And the 579, Bailey Moore coming on through. Great job. All the Strider riders out there. And guys, be ready to go. Second go-rounds. We're going to get going. Second go-rounds. Be ready to go. Shout out to DJ Dan if he's watching in the live feed for making this rainy evening playlist for tonight's races. This is not me. This is all DJ Dan. Yeah, guys. Jake's looking for you. Riders to staging. Second go-rounds. We're ready to go. Shout out to Chris Lindelof if he's still watching the live feed. Great guy, but that does not dilute the fact that his gates are, in fact, pretty horrible. So Chris Lindelof, you're still watching the live feed. I appreciate you reposting that little snippet with my phone ringing in the background for you calling to yell at me. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. You're a great guy. But being a great guy does not make your gates any better, unfortunately. So sending some love to Chris Lindelof. All right, second go-rounds. We're ready to go. Here we go, 101, 7-8 local open. Donald Rogers win. Here we go. No, yeah, gates down. We got second go-round going on out there right now. Donald Rogers win, headed towards that Rockford drop. Bad Barbie. Got the hole shot. Got the power pedal going on out there with that hole shot. All right. Yeah, Bad Barbie out front right now. Battle's going to be for that second qualifying spot. Win takes the high line. Oh, yeah, he's got a good line going down that 2 straightaway. Battle is on. Win. And Rogers out there, 1 and 2, headed down that 3 straightaway. Right now it's all Bad Barbie leading the charge. Yeah, buddy. In and out of that final turn we go and headed back this way towards the tower. Win looking good in that 2 spot. Can't count out those Rogers girls, though. Coming back this way. Donald's in there. Oh, here comes Rogers with a good charge. Win. Win had the race face on tonight. You're not catching him with a race face on. 9-10 local open, Moto 2, Teague, Chow, Hood. Coming down that back straightaway, Levi, Teague. I told you this guy's fast. Teague, 25 bike. Cruising on through. And check this one out. Instant gain in decibel volume. Ka-chow! Coming on through with a 118. Oh, yeah. It's like a little buzzer I hit up here. Ka-chow! Ka-chow! Cha-cha-cha-chow. 13-14 local open. 3 out there. Rivera, Nayland, and Moore. Oh, yeah. Shark Bait coming on through with a 44. Rivera and Nayland cruising on through out of Moto 3. 4 out there, 15-16. Girls Cruiser, Gifford, Pearson, Michelson. Steezy trying to reel in Gifford, heading down that 3 straightaway. Moving on to that final turn. Sean Gifford. I got to see that new bike before you guys leave.
Oh, yeah. I seen a picture.
Coming back this way, Gifford in there with a low point, Pearson with a 2, and Michelson with a 3. Out of Moto 4. 5 out there, 36-40 women's cruiser. Whidbey, Melton, Johnson's who we had first go around. Yeah, Whidbey. Got another hole shot going on, headed down that 2 straightaway. Whidbey, Melton, Johnson, 1, 2, 3. Guys, I'll keep talking about it till the night's over. Ladies' night next Saturday. Ladies only. No boys allowed on the track. You guys can come out and cheerlead, but you can't ride on the track. Ladies' night. Next Saturday, guys, 1 to 5. Steph and Dana will be there. Hanging out. Again, free bikes, free helmets, free one-day membership. Ladies' night next week. So we had a little repeat there, a first go-round. Melton taking a 2, Whidbey with a 1, Johnson with a 3. Oh, here we go. 7-13 coming to the line. Going to get another low point out there. The Hunter. Man, tried to get him. But Wallace going to hold on to it. James with a 2. Wallace with a 3 out of Moto 6. 7 out there, 14 Cruiser. Michelson, Bungie, Williams. First go around. Happy Feet got the low point. Got a good battle going on here for 2 and 3. Yeah, 19 bike of Bungie's in there with a low point. Got the 27 bike in there with a 2. Michelson's going to get another 2. And Williams another 3 out of Moto 7. 8 out there, 56-60 Cruiser. Not a total points race. All 3 riders battling for those top 2 spots. Pulaski right. Candyman Barnes. Yeah, it's going to be Candyman Barnes out there in the top spot, right in the 2, headed down that back straightaway. Coming back this way, Candyman and right in there out of Moto 8. Moto 9, 500 novice, looking for 4 more spots for that 8-rider main event here in 500 novice. Yeah, Gagliano, Weagle, Campton, Mack. All over in this one. We got Broke Folk Colors out there in the top spot. All kinds of company coming right behind her. Oh, riding the high line. New rider takes that lead. Oh, look at this one. We're 4 wide on the 3 straightaway. Oh, yeah.
Nobody's giving this up.
Nobody's hitting the brakes in this one. Heading down to that final turn. Again, top 2, moving on to the main event. Good drag race brewing up here for the back straightaway. Oh, here we go. Cross the line and to the stripe. We got the 588 and the 514 moving on. Oh, boy. Gagliano and Campton are moving on. Second rack out there, 500 novice, Moto 10. Looking at Whitlow, Newton, Swinbank, and Shornack. Again, top 2 filling up that gate, 7 and 8 wide. Coming on that back straightaway. Cross the line and to the stripe we go. It's got to be the 547 Nitro Newton and the 313 Princess Whitlow. Yeah, guys, 500 novice, 8 wide in the mains. 6 novice out there, Moto 11. Cash Tingham. Checked out first go around, same story. Second go around here. It's got to be the 270 bike out there, Landon St. Clair. So first go around, St. Clair got the 3, and Turbo Turner Jr. got the 2, but a little change of the order here coming down that 3 straightaway. Oh, yeah, Turbo Turner Jr. on the inside going for the 2. Look at this battle going on for 2 and 3 here in 6 novice. Coming back this way, Tingham in there with a low point. Right now, it's anybody's race for 2 and 3. Well, Turner Jr. is going to come on through. Might have just sealed the deal on the podium, too, out there. Nice job. Good race, Landon. Good race. 7 novice coming in a hurry right behind him. Moto 12, 215. Scootin' Newton getting it done out there. Salinger with a 2. Whitlow with a 3 out of Moto 12. 13, 8 novice. First go around, we had Campton, Shornack, Lachlan, 1, 2, 3. That's got to be Campton out there in the top spot one more time. 225, Duncan Campton leading the charge, coming on that back straightaway. This is another rider that's gotten awfully fast out there the last few weeks. Duncan Campton coming on through. Campton there with a low point. Close battle there. Got the 264 taking the 2, the 467. Nice job, Cyrus. Good job. Yeah, 9 novice. 14 out there should have Roby, Rodriguez, and Macias. Oh, yeah, it's got to be Rodriguez in the top spot. Bam Bam in the 2. Heading down that 3 straightaway. 598 bike, that's got to be Isaac Macias out there in the 3. Heading down that 3 straightaway. Right now, Rodriguez is bringing it on home with a 1 and 2. Rodriguez is in there. And Bam Bam Roby going upstairs over the table. All right. All right. He says no autographs. No autographs. Oh, here we go. Moto 15 out there right now. Total points action here. 249 bike in the inside. Oh, Hood's going to get it back. Hood and Mack battling out there. First go around, Hood got the low point. Second go around, oh, we got a lot of track left. Hood out front right now. Hood, Mack, 1 and 2. Oh, look out. Lap traffic going on here. Hood and Mack. Oh, Hood and Mack still battling. Coming back this way to the stripe. The 249. Hood, Mack, Moore, 1, 2, 3.
I don't know why Nelson, that kid was clearly, this is like his first time racing.
16 novice coming on through. Oh, the 595. Hunter Swain. Swain and Nelson all tied up. 3 points each. Spate's going to get the 3 out there. Moto 16, 17, 16 novice out there. Roby, Russell, Velarde. The battle of Roby and Russell continues, and Roby's got it going on. Coming down that back straightaway. Roby, Russell, 1 and 2. Cross the line. Oh, Roby gets a little sideways, but saved it. Whoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Roby, Russell, Velarde, 1, 2, 3. Man. Alice, did she do sprints all week for that? I got a hunch. 26-35 novice. Moto 18 out there. Nelson, Lance, Embry, 1, 2, 3. Good battle going on up front here. 828 bike. 828 is going to get it done. Lance with a 2, Embry with a 3. Guys, I hope you got a little bit more than that for the Candyman out there. Where we at? That guy donated an entire garbage bag full of candy for our 4th of July parade. Candyman Barnes. You got to get behind guys like that. Coming down that back straightaway here. Looking like Rodriguez in there, 376. He's going to move on through with Whitby on the 25 bike. Tough break for Candyman out of Moto 19. 20 out there, 6 inner. Rogers, Mack, Nayland. Yeah, heading on into that first turn. Miracle Girl Rogers out there with a 15. Rogers out front. We got the dude, Connor Mack, out there. Lightning Lily just sent the double. And her dad almost just had cardiac arrest. you see Matt down there? That was awesome. I don't know if she meant to do that or not. It does not matter. That was awesome. Coming down that back straightaway, still Rogers, Mack, Nayland, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, coming back this way, 15 bike of Rogers going to get it done. 156 of Mack and Nayland on your 26, 1, 2, 3. Whew, 7 inner out there, Moto 21. Bross, Lance, Hernandez win. And the Squirrel Tamer, Hassan, heading down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. That's got to be Twisted Colors out front right now. I think that's Racing Grayson Lance out there. Gone. He's checking out. Top 4 moving on. Top 4. Coming back this way, 239. Racing Grayson's in there with a 1 of 4. Yeah, we got Lincoln Wynn in there. We got the 119 and the 90 all moving on. 119 of Hernandez and the 90. The Squirrel Tamer, Liam Hassan. 22 out there, 8 inner. Moore, Williams, Donald. Not a total points race. Top 2 moving on. It's got to be Bad Barbie. Bad Barbie coming on through with Chucky Moore on the 2 spot. Fearless Finn, good try, buddy. Nine inner, 23 in the track right now. Gustafson, Hernandez, Simmons, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, headed down that back straightaway. Good battle going on up front here with Gustafson and Hernandez. Gustafson crossing the line and bringing it on home in the 195 at a low point. 116 with a 2. Meow Meow with a 3 out of 23. 24, 11 inner. Looking at Geiger, Tinjum, Farr, Chow. Oh, look at this battle going on here down the 3rd straightaway and 11 intermediate. Top 2 moving on. Not a total points battle out there. Top 2. Coming back this way, that's got to be Dayton Farr out there in the 87 bike. Farr's in there with a 1 of 2, and Kachow, just like that. Kachow's in there with a 2 out of Moto 24. 25 into the sunset we go, 12 inner. It's got to be Hawk Lane out front right now. Swain and Reich 2 and 3. Down that back straightaway. Oh, here we go. Hawk's got company. No, Hawk is the company. Hawk coming on through, trying to make it happen. Oh, 132. Guys, Hawk Lane got it. Hawk Lane. He got the low point. Swain with a 2 and Reich with a 3. Thanks. Oh, Reich got the 2 on that one. So Reich got the 2. And Swain got the 3. So Swain and Reich will be all tied up. 26 came on through. Tabessing got another low point out there. Zimmerman got another 2 and Geiger a 3. So, again, Moto 25, Sassy Pants, and Cam Jam Reich. They're all tied up, 5 points each. What's up, Bam Bam? Good job out there. 17, 20 inner coming on through. 27. Got the 60 and the 77. Flood and Tootin' Harold. with a good battle out there. How many nicknames have we had for Pat this summer? At least 70. Tootin' Harold, he gets that second qualifying spot out of 27. 28 out there, 56 and over in her right, Melton Pulaski. First go around, right got the low point there on the 100 bike. It's looking like Pulaski's got the 2 going on. Melton with a 3. That's how it's going to go in Moto 28. 29 out there, 15-16 girls expert, Parham, Pearson, Gifford. It's got to be Parham out there leading the charge on that 3 straightaway. Gifford in the 2 spot. Steezy on the 3-easy. In the breezy. Parham lead the charge. Coming down that back straightaway. Again, room for 2. Parham and Gifford. I think that's how it's going to go. Out of Moto 29. 30 out there, 9 expert. First go around, the Hunter got the low point. What I tell you, Levi Teague. Yeah, he's got the speed going on down that 3rd straightaway. The Hunter, look at him. He's just setting it up for turn 3. Oh, here he goes. Levi Teague on the low side. He knew it was coming. Teague, James, 1 and 2. Cross the line we go, and back this way to the stripe. All tied up. 3 points each with Teague and James setting it up for a 3rd go-round battle. Nice. 11 expert, 31 out there. Marley Man, Williams and Wallace. First go-around, Marley Man got the low point. Oh, the Viper got things going his way. Coming down that back straightaway, the Viper in the 1 spot. Cross the line. All tied up. 3 points each. Yeah, buddy. Another one in Moto 31, all tied up with Bauer and Williams. Oh, no, 12 expert. We got riders down. We'll get them checked out here. I think that's Nayland and Hernandez. Got Michelson out there. Michelson missed the wreckage. He's going around. Nayland's back up. Checking out Hernandez. He's back up. Rockford, come on. Come on. Where we at? Anybody else at this BMX track other than those 2 would be down there for another hour. Nayland and Hernandez back up, guys. Those are 2 of the nicest dudes you'll meet out here, too. So, you all right, guys? I'm getting them checked out here. That's a hard slam. We'll get them checked out there. No rush, guys. Take your time. All right, check the collarbones out, check the arms out, getting back up. Guys, you can walk it off if you want to. Helmets are back on, Rockford. Where we at? Helmets are back on. They're going to jump back on the pedals. We'll give them a second. Those dudes are unbelievable. You all right, guys? All right, they're back out on the pedals, guys. That's what it's all about right there. You know, I know we got a lot of new parents out here. There's a lot of beginners league riders, new parents out here. There's a really special opportunity that happens right there in a rider's first crash. They can either walk it off and never do it again, or they can get back on the saddle. That's pretty awesome stuff that I've only ever experienced out here doing this BMX thing. So, pretty cool stuff. Well, yeah, this is 33 out there, 14 expert, Bungie, Suter, Rivera. Yeah, it's got to be Bungie out there leading the charge on that 3 straightaway. Battles for that second qualifying spot. Suter, Rivera, 2 and 3. In and out of that final turn we go. Happy Feet out there. Happy Feet coming back this way. And Suter, Happy Feet and Suter moving on out of Moto 33. 34 out there, 17-20 expert. Yeah, it's got to be Gerke out there in the top spot. Ooh, 4 bike in the inside. Ooh, Beard. Beard almost gave the big squeeze down there, turn 2, but right now it's Arrington. Arrington holding on to the 2 spot. Beard going to try to get him back down this 3rd straightaway. Oh, yeah, Major coming back this way. Major, nice pumping. 4 bike of Beard's going to get him. Beard, Arrington, 2 and 3, Gerke out front. 35 out of 21-25 expert, Hathcock. Hausler, Swinbank, 1, 2, 3 is what we had first go around. And right now Hathcock's leading the charge there. Hausler on the 2. Hausler right there in his hip pocket. Coming down that back straightaway, Hathcock, Hausler. Charging down that back straightaway. Here comes Hausler across the line. Hausler right there. Hathcock. Going to get it Hauser with a 2, Swinbank with a 3. Out of Moto 35. 36 out there, 41-45 expert. Got a boat ride. Where did Foster go? Did he leave? Oh, he left. Okay. Scadoodle, if you're watching on the live feed, you get something to give Foster some grief about. Finally. Foster. No show, so it's boat ride out there. Elder and Melton moving on. 36. All right, 37 and 38, combining them up there. Strider riders should have Wallen, Weagle, St. Clair, and more. They'll be on their way to Trophy Town. Oh, no. Nelson, you dropped the gate when I got some track nachos going on. Apologies for that to everybody. Yes, riders out there. Again, Wallen, Weagle, St. Clair, and more out there. Look at this one. Anybody's racing the Strider class. Guys, 4 and 3 years old out there. Pretty cool stuff. We constantly get asked about the Strider class, how to get the riders involved in the Striders class. Well, guys, it's real simple. If you've got a grandchild, maybe a nephew, a niece, a neighbor, even your own, a young one, ages 3, usually to 5, all you got to do, head down to the registration building, get them a membership, head down there to Kegel's Bike Shop. They've got some Striders for sale. Pick up a Strider, and boom, easy as that. You're off to the races. Something we do every single race day, every single practice night out here, the Strider class. So if you want to get involved, it's real simple, guys. Head down to registration. Hey, Fly Zone, we're going to be looking for some trophy card volunteers. Guys, if we've got anybody out there willing to volunteer, hand out some trophy cards. Yeah. You want to help us? Okay. You're the captain.
Make sure that they pay attention.
Yeah, Ezra Weagle, 471 coming on through. Heading down to Trophy Town, 442 Sawyer St. Clair coming on through, as always. Steezy and Dad handing out trophies down there. I think that's Randy Wallen out there, 413 bike coming on through, and Bailey Moore. Great job. All of our Strider riders in the house tonight. Yeah, great job, Strider riders. The rain never scares the Strider riders away. They're here, rain or shine, man. Somebody get, oh, you got them. Trophy cards. My trophy card captain, where'd she go? There she is. Hey, you can come up here. Marshall, you ever cover some Etta James?
Yeah, about his dad.
You ever cover some Etta James? Got to make that happen, man. No way. No way. You're a baritone for sure. I want to hear Etta James as a baritone. That would sound excellent. Guys, main event time, main events. Head on back to staging. We'll get started here in just a minute.
I think Sunday will be a low-key day. Well, he just got their state race.
Normal racing day is Saturday.
Hey, we need a volunteer to hand out some trophies also.
And they got what?
Somebody want to help us hand out some trophies? Head on down to the registration building. Can't get started without it.
But you can. Get money because you have to spend your gas.
Trust me, I know. Nelson, we got 2 intermediate riders tonight with 1 win left. I'm not going to jinx anything. I'm not saying any names. But all I'm saying out there is warm up the pipes. We got 2 riders that might be turning expert tonight. Main event time. Here we go. 7-8 local open, locked and loaded up there. Moto 1, Donald, Wynn, Rogers, and James. No, yeah, gate is down and main event time has arrived. Trophy cards down there, guys. Listen up for the total points races. I'll repeat them a couple times so you can hear them, okay? Again, Donald, Wynn, James, Rogers. That's got to be the Hunter. Check it out right now. Hunter out front, coming down that 2 straightaway. It's got to be the 13 bike, the Wrath. Layla Rogers out there in the 2 spot, headed down that 3 straightaway. No, yeah. Coming down the back straight, the Hunter, Tarn James. Coming back this way on that 1 bike. Kegel's Bike Shop Colors is going to lock in the win here. 13 bike. Rogers out there. The Wrath will get the 2 with the Nag 13. And Donald with a 3. And Lincoln Wynn out there will take the 4 out of Moto 1. Yeah, Moto 2 coming back this way. 9-10 local Oak and Teague, Chow, and Bauer. It's got to be the 167 bike, the Marley Man. Marley Bauer coming on through. 25 bike, a Teague with a 2, and Kachow with a 3 out of Moto 2. Moto 3 out there, 13-14 local open. Nayland going to sit this one out. Hope he's okay out there. Suter and Rivera. Nope, that's Ramirez and Rivera. Flying Hawaiian coming back this way. Look at this guy. So much style out there. Flying Hawaiian with a win out there. Rivera will take a 2 out of Moto number 3. Moto 4 out there, 15-16 girls cruiser. Gifford's been running the show tonight. Remy Gifford on the 1 bike's got a couple low points out there. Hot shot, Kuwahara, die job style. Heading down that 3 straightaway. It's got to be Steezy on the 2 spot. Michelson with a 3. Now, poor Ensley, she had to race the older girls tonight. Coming back this way, Gifford's going to get the win out there. Steezy with a 2 and Michelson with a 3. Trophy cards, how they cross the line. So how they'll finish up. Moto 5, 36-40 women's cruiser. Whidbey, Melton, Johnson, 1, 2, 3. Whidbey's had a couple low points out there, so this one should seal the deal on the win for Whidbey. More Kegel's Bike Shop colors out front. Looking like Melton out there should have a 2 in the bag, and Johnson should have a 3. We've got a handful of Wisconsin riders, Madtown riders in the house, so shout out everybody from Madtown coming down on a weeknight. Appreciate you guys. Whidbey going to get the win out there. Melton with a 2, Johnson with a 3. Nicole, thanks for coming down on a weeknight racing with us. 6 out there, 10 cruiser. Wallace, James, Cheesy Animal, 1, 2, 3 is what we had first in the second go-round. This one should seal the deal on the win for the show coming back this way. 7-13 at Wallace coming on through with the win. Got the 1 bike of James with a 2 and Wallace, a.k.a. Cheesy Animal, with a 3 out there in Moto 6. 7 on the track, 14 cruiser. Should have Bungie, Michelson, Williams, 1, 2, 3. That's 1. That's how it's going to go. First and second go-around. This will seal the deal. For Happy Feet Bungie on the 3, he's going to get the win. Trophy cards, Happy Feet, 19 bike gets the win. 27 bike's going to get the 2, and the 005, the Viper, with a 3. $56.60 Cruiser Moto 8 coming back this way. Wright, Barnes, and Melton. Yeah, that's got to be Melton. More Kegel's Bike Shop colors. Kegel's looking good on the team sheet. Oh, Candyman with a last straight push. Candyman Barnes. 693 got the 2 trophy cards. 693 got the 2. And Wright on the 29. Candyman got the 2. Candyman got it. Wright got the 3 out there. Moto 8. Well, yeah, here we go. 500 novice. Moto 9 out there. St. Vincent, Gagliano, Kempton, Whitlow, Nelson, Newton, and Crocker. Yeah, buddy. 282 bike. That's Carson Crocker leading the charge. Coming on that 3 straightaway. Gotcha. 282 bike still out front right now. Coming on that back straightaway. He's got Company coming. Company on the 2 spot, trying to take away that win here. 282 bike, cross the line, to the stripe. Oh, no. He still got it. 282 bike got the win, trophy cards. 282 got the win. Carson Crocker made it happen. Wow, close race there in 5 and under novice. 6 novice out there, Moto 10. Total points action here. Looking like Cash Tingham, man. He has been gone tonight. He's checking out. Tingham on the 531 bike. Checking out right now. We got Turbo Turner Jr. should have a 2 locked up here, and St. Clair a 3. They're going to race anyways. Racer's going to race, man. 546 bike out there. Turbo Turner Jr. on the 2 spot. Around that tower turn we go. The 270 bike, Landon St. Clair out there in the 3 as they head down that 3 straightaway. Yeah, buddy. Turbo Turner out there with a 2 spot. St. Clair. The parents of DeMontre Turner Jr., he just got a nickname. Turbo Turner. I didn't even mean to say that. I just realized I was saying Turbo Turner that whole time. 531 bike, Cash Tingham coming on through with a big win here. 6 novice. 546 bike, that's Turbo Turner Jr. coming on through with a 546 with a second. And the 270 bike, Landon St. Clair, coming on through with a 3. Keep going, Landon. Keep going. You got it. Nice job, buddy. Landon St. Clair. Then he just aged up, and I feel like he was just on the Strider not too long ago. Yeah, 215. Scoot and Newton coming on through with a win. Salinger with a 2. Whitlow with a 3. Eight novice coming on through Moto 12. Looks like Campton, Shornack, Lachlan, 1, 2, 3. That's how it's going to go. Trophy cards, how they cross the line is how they finish up. 225 gets the win. 264 gets the 2. 267 gets the 3. 9 novice out there, Moto 13. Roby, Hall, Rodriguez, Fahey. Well, yeah, Mackenzie Fahey representing. Heading down that 3 straightaway, guys. Ladies' night. Next Saturday, saying it again, next Saturday, 1 to 5, ladies' night. 1 to 5, come on out. The ladies, bikes and the helmets are provided. Free one-day membership, come on out. Yeah, coming back this way, the 548 bike, big win for Mackenzie Fahey coming on through. Looking like the 533, Gunnar Hall is going to take the 2. Oh, Rodriguez got the 3. Bam Bam was in there on the move. He's going to get the 4. Nice hustle. 11 novice out there. Moto 14, Hood and Mac have been battling tonight, guys. If you see them in the pits, tell them thanks for the show out there. Hood up front right now, Mac in the 2 spot, and out of that final turn we go. Hood, Mac, 1, 2. It's got to be James Moore back there in the 3 spot. Oh, yeah, here we go. Little drag race to top it off. Trophy cards, how they cross the lines, how they finish up. 249, a Hood with a win. 43, a Mac with a 2. And the 256 with a 3 out of Moto 14. 15 out there. This is 13 novice. All tied up here with Nelson and Swain. Swain out front right now. Nelson in that 2 spot. Heading down the 3 straightaway in the final turn. Got Bentley Spade out there in the 3. So we head down that back straightaway. Oh, yeah. Hunter Swain, 595. Swain's going to get the win out there. Got the 41 of Avery Nelson with the 2 and Spate with a 3. Trophy cards, how they finished is how they finished, how they crossed the line. Hunter Swain. Good to see Hunter racing out here again. It's been a minute. 595. 16 novice out there, Moto 16. Looking at Roby Russell Velarde. Man, Roby showed up with the speed tonight. Roby and Russell. Always a battle between these two. Tonight, Roby's going to win the war. Coming on back. Trophy cards, 40 bike of Gianna Roby gets the win. 267 of Colin Russell gets a 2. The 145, Velarde with a 3. Out of Moto 16. 17 out there, 26-35 novice. Nelson with a low point. Lance with a 2. Embry with a 3. No, yeah, good battle going on down that back straightaway. 828 bike, K-Dub Nelson. K-Dub coming on through. K-Dub's going to get the win. Ooh, trophy cards. Nelson got the win. 828 bike gets the win. 255 gets the 2. And 792 gets the 3 out there, Moto 17. 18 on the track right now, 3640 novice. Rodriguez, Whidbey, Thompson. Yeah, it's got to be Turbo Thompson out there. Again, shout out to Madtown. There's one of those new Madtown jerseys. Oh, yeah, Turbo Thompson coming on through. Bringing home the win for the Madtown crew. It's got to be the 376 Rodriguez with a 2. Whidbey's going to get a 3 out there. Kegel's Bike Shop style out of Moto 18. Moto 19, 6 inner. Rogers, Mac, Nayland. Yeah, 15 bike. Oh, the Miracle Girl leading the charge on that 2 straightaway. And into the 3. I think Miracle Girl's got the win locked up here. In 6 intermediate, she's got a couple low points out there. The dude, Connor Mack, should have a 2, and Lightning Lily should have a 3. They're still going to race, though. You know how it is. Coming back this way, that's how it's going to go. 15 bike of the Miracle Girl. She'll get the win out there. 156 bike of the dude, Connor Mack, will get the 2. The 26, a Lightning Lily with a 3. Oh, we got a roll down going on here for 7 inner, Nelson? Oh, let's fire it up then. Guys, 7 intermediate. We're going to be 7 wide in this main event for 7 intermediate. Let's give the entertainers a little attention here with a little roll down. As always, we need your help to join in. Give these riders some noise. Let them know we're ready for a show here in the main 7 intermediate. Here we go. Up first out of Loves Park, Illinois, doing it for the boosted BMX crew in your 90 bike, the Squirrel Hunter himself, Liam Hassan. Yeah, up next out of Belvedere, Illinois, doing it for the FZR on the 126 bike, Mr. Lincoln Wynn. Yeah, out of McChesney Park, Illinois, get it done for the Twisted Crew on your 119 bike, Aiden Hernandez. Also get it done for the Twisted Crew out of McChesney Park, Illinois, on your 239 bike, Grayson Lance. Out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, in your 115 bike, they call him AJ Allen Dempsey. Yeah, out of Winnebago, Illinois, doing it for the Kegels Bike Shop crew in your 80 bike, Mr. Tucker St. Vincent. And last but not least, out of Loves Park, Illinois, in your 13 bike, doing it for the Rogers Sisters Racing Duo, the Wrath, Layla Rogers. Seven intermediate main event. Oh, yeah. Gates coming up. We're stacked up 7 wide. And here we go. Well, gate comes crashing down. 7 intermediate main event. Here we go. Headed towards the Rockford drop. That's got to be Rogers. Rogers with an early hole shot heading on into Bermzilla. Rockford, we might be looking at a new expert rider here in Moto 20. Here we go. Coming down that 2 straightaway. Rogers got the hole shot going on. Let's see what's going on with that 2 spot. 239. Racing Grayson. Oh, St. Vincent. St. Vincent trying to get in the mix out there in the 3 spot. Headed down the 3 straightaway to the final turn. Right now it's all Rogers, a.k.a. the Wrath, getting it done out there on the top spot. Coming down the back straightaway. Hey, Rockford, we've got a new expert rider in the house. Make some noise for Layla Rogers. Yeah. Racing Grayson got the 2 out there. Tucker St. Vincent got the 3. A.J. Dempsey with a 4. Again, congratulations all the way from Beginners League to now our newest expert rider, Layla Rogers. Nice job, Layla. Yeah, 21 out there, 8 intermediate, more. Donald, Bauer, Michelson. In and out of that first turn we go. That's got to be the Gold Cup 2 representing the girls club out there. Gold Cup 2 of Michelson. Michelson around that 2 turn we go and headed down the 3 straightaway. Michelson trying to hold on to the big win here in 8 intermediate. Stacked up in 8 inter. That's got to be Cowboy Bauer out there in the 2 spot. Well, yeah, Cowboy trying to lasso that top rider in there. We'll see what happens on the back straightaway. Michelson, Bauer, Donald. 1, 2, 3. Michelson's going to get the win out there. Cowboy Bauer with a 2. Nice hustle. Donald with a 3. And that's Moore coming back here with a 4 on a Moto 21. 22 out there, 9 inner. Simmons, Gustafson, Hernandez. Backflip. Gustafson should have a couple low points out there. Headed down that 3 straightaway. Total points action here in Moto 22 for 9 inner. Yeah, coming down that back straightaway, 195 bike, trying to seal the deal on the win here. That's how it's going to go. 195 bike, backflip. Gustafson takes the win, the 116. Hernandez gets the 2. Simmons with a 3. Trophy cards, how they cross the finish line is how they finished up. 11 inner out there, Moto 23, Dawson, Wick, Farr, and Chow. Oh, yeah, that's got to be Miles Dawson out there, 141 bike. Another rider that just turned intermediate not too long ago, looking at a win here, but he's got the Wild Man right there in his back tire, coming on that back straightaway. Dawson, Wick, third place rider trying to get in the mix. Here we go, across the line. 141 gets the win, the 87 of Farr. Wild Man, Wick with the 3, and Kachow with a 4. Man, 24 out there, 12 intermediates. Yeah, 132 bike. Oh! 132 bike. Got some business from Hawk Lane. Coming down that 3 straightaway, that's got to be Swain and Riker out there. They're tied up for 5 points each. Hawk has a low point. Oh, Hawk Lane taking it back. Coming down that back straightaway. Here we go. Lane coming back this way. Oh, trophy cards. We got a new expert rider in the house. Hawk Lane gets the overall win. Hawk Lane gets the win. And welcome to expert Carter Lane. Yeah, Camden Reich's going to get the 2 out there, and Sassy Pants Swain got the 3. But guys, he's back there ecstatic right now. How about a little noise from my man Hawk Lane? Welcome to expert, Carter. Yeah, 14 inner coming back this way. Looks like Tebessing's got a couple low points. Ooh, Tebessing.
Yeah, really close there.
Trophy cards, 29 bike gets the win. 29 got the win. 152 of Zimmerman got the 2, and the 22 of Geiger got the 3. So again, 29, 152, 22. 17-20 intermediates coming back this way in a hurry. 26 Farr, Flood, Moore, Harold. Yeah, it's got to be Farr coming on through for the win. State 7 of Moore is going to get the 2. Flood's going to get the 3, and Harold the 4. 27 out there, 56 and over intermediate. Wright, Melton, Pulaski. Stephen Wright's got a couple low points going on. This should seal the deal on the win. Wright. Yeah, around that 2 turn we go, and headed down the 3 straightaway. Pulaski out there with a 2, and Melton should have a 3. And that should do it in this one. Wright, Pulaski, and Melton, 1, 2, 3. Trophy cards as they come back this way to the stripe. How they crossed the lines, how they finished up. So 100 bike of Wright gets the win. 73 bike of Pulaski with a 2, and Melton with a 16 gets the 3 out of Moto 27. 28 out there, 15-16 girls expert. Well, yeah, Meekum, Monahano, Parham, Gifford, 1, 2, 3, 4. Heading down that 3 straightaway, that's Meekum. Factory 09 colors on point right now. Monahano in that 2 spot. We got Gifford sitting P3. Heading down that back straightaway. Yeah, Meekum, Monahano, 1 and 2. Here comes Monahano. Got to look at it, but Meekum's going to get the win. Monahano, Gifford, Parham, 2, 3, and 4. Moving on into Expertville here, 29. James and Teague are all tied up. Oh, here we go. Coming down that 2 straightaway, bar to bar. Around the tower turn we go. Headed down that 3 straightaway right now. It's Teague. James, 1 and 2. James is giving it a look here. Heading into that 3rd turn. No, Teague going extra low down there in turn 3. Teague, James, 1 and 2. Trying to hold on to the win here with a 25 bike of Teague. Cross the line. What a race out there. Teague and James. Wow, what a race out there. Wallace will get the 3. Guys, if you see 9 expert down in the pits, tell them thank you for the show out there. Wow. 11 expert, we got another 3-point battle going on here. Bauer and Williams, 3 points each. Wallace sitting on the 3 spot. Here we go. Coming down that back straightaway, the Viper. Marley Man, 1 and 2. It looks like the Viper made a move, and he's going to make it stick for the win. The state 1. Williams to take the win. Yeah, Marley Man will take the 2. Wallace the 3 out of Moto 30. 31 out there, 12 expert. Ooh, this one's all over in the points. Looks like sitting on the low point is Liam Nayland, the 44 bike. Shout out to Liam Nayland and Armando Hernandez for being back out there riding right now after that hard crash. A lot of heart from these guys. Yeah, coming on that back straightaway. Oh, Liam Nayland coming on back for the win. Nayland's going to get the win. How about that after that hard crash? There's a reason why that guy's an ex-sportsmanship award winner. So much heart in that guy. Yeah, 32 out there, 14 expert. Ramirez, Beard, Bungie, Suter. Heading down that 3 straightaway to the final turn. I got Beard running the show right now on the 6 bike. Suter in the 2. It's got to be Happy Feet. That's Ramirez in the 2. Happy Feet in the 3. Coming back this way. 6 by a Beard. Going to get the win. The Flying Hawaiian's going to get the 2. Bungy's going to get the 3. And Suter the 4 out of Moto 32. Moto 33, and Marshall is on his bike backwards. Until he realized how much that would hurt his butt. He said, nope. Gerke, Beard, Arrington. Gerke's going to try to play a little catch-up out there. Look out, the train's coming. Gerke, look at this. He's gonna white line that whole turn. Coming down that 3 straightaway. Gerke on the move. Headed down into the 3 turn. Guys, you might not know this guy, Marshall Gerke, showing up and winning Pro-Ams out there. Look at this guy coming on through. He's going to get the win. The 4 by Beard's going to get the 2. The 49 of Arrington, the 3. So trophy cards, Beard, 4 bike got the 2. Arrington got the 3. 21-25 expert out there. Hathcock, Hausler, and Swinbank. Hathcock out front right now. Hausler in the 2 spot. Swinbank in the 3. That's what we had first and second go-rounds. That should be how we end up here in Moto 34. 21-25 expert. Hathcock, Hausler, Swinbank. Yeah, headed down there into that 3rd turn. And back this way to the tower. Hathcock going to get the win out there. Hausler's going to get a 2. And Swinbank a 3. On Moto 34 or 35 out there. 41-45 expert. Oh, yeah, Zimmerman and Melton bar to bar heading into that first turn. Zimmerman in the inside. He's got the whole shot going on, coming down that 2 straightaway. Zimmerman, Melton, around the tower turn we go and headed down that 3 straight. Zimmerman trying to get the win here at Kegel's Bike Shop style. Mike Staff, you got Kyle on team sheet. Man, who would have thought Zimmerman showing up with a speed coming down that back straightaway. Zimmerman, man, he's going to get the win out there. Melton with a 2. Ooh, Elder with a 3. Whoo! Guys, as always, shout out to Jake Carroll and everybody that helps out here at Rockford. Unbelievable. We had rain in the forecast, and somehow he parted the seas one more time and got a race in. Thank you guys for coming out. Teams, get those team sheets up.